All right, hello, math fans and Math 10. Hey, I said I'd take a look at providing an alternative way to factor these trinomials. So we learned one way in class, right? That's the box method. So I'll show you the box method here, right? That we got 2x and x that we need to multiply to 2x squared. We want to get to 6. And so it looks like to get to 6, it's not going to be 6 and 1 because this is going to make 12. That's going to make 1. That'll be 13. So that's not going to work. And if it was 1 and 6 like that, that would be 2. And this would be 8. And that'd be 6. So that'd be 2 and 6. That'd make 8. That's not going to work. So it's going to be 3 and 2. And it's always going to show up if there's no GCF here. I can't have a GCF on the top row. So I'm not. This can't be 2. This can't be 2. So this is going to be 2 and 3 like that. And it's going to be positive. So it's going to be plus 2 plus 3, right? And so there I'll get 4x on the other diagonal. So this diagonal 4x, that diagonal 3x, and I'll get 7x. And then I'll get 3 times 2 is 6, right? So I'll get 4x plus 3x. That's going to make 7x. So that works. So I'll get 2x plus 3x plus 2. Now, what I can also do is I can say, well, let's go ahead and say, let's try and solve it this way. I can multiply that 2 on the end, and I can solve this trinomial, x squared plus 7x plus 12. And I'm just going to remember that I multiply by 2 on the end. Now I can solve this one really easily with the box method, x, and then, oh yeah, this is going to be 3 and 4, right? That two numbers that multiply to 12, add to 7, 3 and 4, that's easy. But now I have to divide each of them by 2. So divide by 2, divide by 2. Well, 4 divides by 2 nicely, so I'm going to get x plus 3 over 2, and I'm going to get x plus 2. But this over 2 here, that I don't like fractions. That we'll find out in a later math class why that just goes up front, but you can write it as 2x plus 3 and x plus 2. And we get the original thing back that we started with, right? So just something that we can keep in mind. Those are equivalent ways that you can do it, and it's a quick way that you can always get what you need, whatever is up front. Even it's just knowing how to deal with those fractions up there. So something to keep in mind. Let's try one more. That might be a little bit more interesting. Let's try this one here. Let's try this one. Right, if we have this 15, let's multiply it by the 2. So I'll get x squared minus 7x minus 30. Box method gives us, that's 10 and 3, and that's going to be negative 10, positive 3. But now I had 15, so I got to divide each by 15. And we'll get the lowest, we'll have to reduce first. So it's going to be minus 2 over 3. And this is going to be x plus 1 over 5. And I don't like the denominators. Those denominators, they go up front, and they both go up front. And right away, we can see the power here that this is going to be 3x minus 2. And this is going to be 5x plus 1. And that's factored. All right, math fans, hope that helps. Keep at it.